Good morning, lovelies. This is Queen Lovelee. I am in a good mood today because I have been wanting to put out content for a while now. And it's funny because all of the collective energy and readings that I've done, that I've received, like, just by watching YouTubers and, being on Twitter was saying, to just slow down and pace yourself. So every day when I would come home from work, I would be like, okay, I'm going to do a video today. And then I would just feel really tired. And, if I'm not mistaken, there is a transit. I think Mars is in Pisces. So there is a transit that is taking place in Pisces, which, is going to make you feel fatigue and, feel like, whatever. So I'm going with the flow. I am really learning to go with the flow and listen to my body and just listen to my soul and listen to spirit when it's telling me to lay down or whatever the case may be. But I am back with a video. Today I want to have a conversation. And the name of this video is Why I Don't Care for Men Like Jason Lee. And it's specifically gay men who show up and operate like him. So for those of you that don't know, Jason Lee is a blogger. I don't know if he's a journalist, but he has the what is that man's name? Hollywood Unlocked. This is how I don't even engage him on a regular basis because I just got stumped. And before I get into this video, please hit the thumbs up. If you are new to this channel, please subscribe. Put the notification bell on so you can know when we put out more content like this. I currently offer new specials when it comes to my reading and spiritual advising sessions. I now offer email readings. I think email readings are super duper dope because, once you get the reading, you can always refer back to it. Right now, I am offering 3 questions for $22.22. That is not a sale. That is the permanent price. Excuse the train in the background. I am a New Yorker. And I am offering a 3-card spread for $15.55. So you definitely could go and check those out. And then I have my regular phone readings, which are 20 minutes and 30 minutes. And then I have my spiritual advising session as well. So make sure you go and check that out and you go and book a reading with me today to get some insight, clarity, or whatever else you need. So now back to scheduled programming. So yes, Jason Lee, he has the Hollywood Unlocked. It's a podcast. It's, he has an Instagram page. It's a blog, and he does his YouTube show. And he had Amanda Seales on the show. Now, I've done 2 videos on Jason Lee before speaking about his blatant disrespect for women. It does not sit right with my soul. It really disturbs me the way, a man could just sit up there and constantly and repetitively disrespect women. I just don't really care for it. And to see that Amanda Seales was on the show, I was just like, okay. These are 2 individuals I really don't care for. But what happened was I seen from comments that he had made a very disparaging remark about Tamara Housley, who is also a host on The Real. And I wanted to go and hear it for myself. I try to avoid doing the hearsay. So I said, okay, let me go and listen for myself and see if he actually said that. So basically, Amanda Seales was on his show, and he was basically asking questions like, what happened with you in The Real? Because as we know by now, Amanda Seales has left The Real. I did a tarot reading on that about a week ago. It is exclusively on Patreon. So for as little as $3 a month, you can sign up to my Patreon and you are guaranteed to get 1 celebrity reading per week. That's not a bad deal for me. $3, 4 to 5 readings per month. I think that's amazing. So if you are interested in that, definitely go and sign up. I also have a Tekashi 6ix9ine reading up there. I have a Doja Cat reading up there. I have a Nicki Minaj reading up there, Meek Mill, and then I have all my other readings up there from past situations, okay? So, Amanda was on there and she basically was just, speaking about her experience. And Jason Lee was just like, well, what happened? Did you really expect to be accepted as a black woman? Because Lonnie Love is a black woman who is dating a white man, and Tamara Housley's husband treats her like a house Negro. So for those of you that are unaware, Tamara has a husband. He is a Caucasian man. And I just thought the comment was disgusting. I thought the comment was distasteful and just nasty. It was just really nasty, and I just really did not appreciate it. And it really just boiled my blood because, first of all, let me start off by commending Amanda Seales for not taking the bait and not engaging him when he said that. Amanda Seales responded perfectly. She said, "I don't know how Tamara Housley's husband treats her, and it's really none of my business who Lonnie Love dates. All I know is that I was excited to be on that platform because I've been a guest host previous times, and those women showed me respect. So I was going off of those previous experiences and hoping that the energy I received here and there would be permanent when I became a permanent co-host." And I could appreciate that. Now, let me say this. One thing about Amanda that I do respect is that she is very consistent with who she is as a woman. And I will say, I don't get a disingenuous vibe from Amanda. Amanda definitely does give me that energy of, I am not going to put my integrity on the ground for a paycheck. And I can appreciate that. I really can. However, I was shocked that a woman of her caliber and code of ethics that she always stands on and, exudes, would even be interviewed by Jason Lee. The same way I was shocked when Iyanla Vanzant went on there. Like, something is not clean in the buttermilk. You know what I mean? Like, I just don't get it. This man is always disrespecting women, but yet you have women that allow him to go on their platforms. You have women that go on his platform. And it's just like, I really wish as a collective we will all just get together and boycott him because he's just disrespectful. He's just disrespectful, and it's just never ending. It's never ending. And I want to get into my personal experiences with gay men and gay boys like Jason Lee. I remember growing up and being in junior high and high school, and you have the gay boys that they're very comfortable in embracing their feminine side, and there's nothing wrong with that. However, in addition to them having that comfortability, I feel like it gets to a place where they think they feel entitled to battle with women. And it's funny to me because I know there's been conversations in the most recent years where you have gay men that's like, just because I'm a gay man, just because I am aware of my feminine side and I embrace it every now and again, that does not mean that you should strip me of my masculinity. You still need to view me as a man. And I 1000% agree and respect that stance. But what I find with gay men who operate like Jason Lee, not all gay men, just gay men who operate like a Jason Lee, you show up and you pick and choose when you want your masculinity to be respected. Because let me tell you something. You have heterosexual cisgendered men, okay, that disrespect women. And when they do that, you have heterosexual cisgendered women that put them in their places and call them bitchs or call them punks or just don't respect them because you're breaking a woman down with your words or you're putting your hands on her. So we're not going to change the rules for gay men like Jason Lee who think because, you got a little sass and pizzazz and you're in touch with your feminine side, you have a right to spar with a woman on a verbal level, physical level, or whatever the case may be. If you are a man and you want to be seen and treated and respected as such, it needs to start within. You need to be respecting yourself within, and you need to be respecting us. What you said about Tamara Housley and her marriage dynamic and family dynamic with her husband was disgusting, and it was uncalled for. Now, I'm going to have to do a reading, which will be exclusively on Patreon, because Jason Lee keeps hinting at there being some history there, okay? He said that when he came to co-host the show, Tamara Housley, purposely did not come to work that day. And then he alluded to allegedly having some type of relations with her brother Taj Mowry. I don't know how true that is. Like I said, I will have to do a reading. That will probably be exclusively on Patreon. But even if there is history there, I've never, ever, ever seen Tamara Housley speak in a disparaging way or in a public way about Jason Lee to where he would feel prompted to talk about that woman like that. Like, it seems to be something personal. And once again, it just comes back to, you know, certain gay men. Like I said, it's not all gay men. It's not all gay men. But certain gay men feeling like they have a license to habitually line step and cross boundaries with heterosexual women or just women in general. But then when it's convenient for you, you want to be respected as a man. You want your masculinity to be acknowledged and not to be buried under your sometimes feminine ways. It doesn't work like that. You need to pick a side. I feel like Jason Lee has a lot of self-hate issues and he needs to go to therapy. He's just very nasty and he's just very disgusting for no reason. And, you know, let me tell you something. There's some stuff in the news about Wendy Williams right now. I don't get it. History is always going to repeat itself. History is always going to repeat itself because events that take place in this world, that take place in this physical realm, have to do with planets and their movements and just energetic, you know, shifts and waves. So karma is going to come knocking one day, Jason Lee, if you don't change the frequency that you are vibrating on, because it's very low. I just had to come on here and speak my piece because I just feel like it was very nasty and very uncalled for. And I really wish that women, okay, especially women of color, because he always seems to attack a lot of women of color. I never really see him go for the white girls. But then again, to be fair, that's not really his demographic of what he talks about, to be fair. But he shouldn't be coming for any girls. I really would like to see women in media, like, just disassociate with him. And that is my issue that I have with the entertainment industry as a whole. And this is where I say I respect Amanda Seales 10 toes down, okay? Because y'all in the entertainment industry always put your integrity on the line. Always put your identity on the back burner just because someone is hot. The only reason why people are embracing Jason Lee is because he's hot right now. He's hot right now. If Jason Lee wasn't as hot as he is, they wouldn't embrace him, and they shouldn't. You know, I'm a type of person where I don't care how hot you are. If you are disrespectful, I don't want to mess with you. I just don't. So I'm not going to make this a long video. I'm going to go ahead and get up out of here. I hope y'all have a beautiful day. Stay dry in New York City. It's supposed to be thunderstorming all day. Stay safe and hit the thumbs up, subscribe. Let me know what you think. Once again, if you would like to book a tarot reading with me, information for that will be pinned in the comments as well as the description box. I have some affordable reading prices for email readings. And if you want to do a phone reading with me, I have that as well. Have a lovely day.